Greetings and welcome to New Things Incorporated Ministries, Wednesday's noon devotion. So glad you're here and to join us. As you can tell, I'm in a different location today. I'm doing a favor for my brother, and so I'm here at his home and wanting to touch base with you at the same time. One of my favorite things to do is to share a meal with family and friends as we gather together and just share and fellowship together. There's a great delight that I find in sitting across from friends and family, loved ones, and just sharing a little bit about what God is doing and about what's going on in our life. We share the joys and the sorrows, the down times, the good times, the up times, and the concerns that we have. God has wired us to need community. Now, even in this COVID generation, this COVID circumstances and time, God created us to function as social beings, not solitary individuals, not solitary creatures at all. In fact, Genesis tells us it's not good for us to be alone. Solomon pointed out in Ecclesiastes that people can accomplish a great deal more by working together than we can alone. With tough times are valuable. They teach us a lot. Charles Colson noted as well, no Christian can go strong and stand the pressures of his life unless he is surrounded by a group of people who minister to him and build him up in the faith. We as believers need each other. And so as we follow him in community, we are not alone. We don't have to bear the burden alone. The Bible tells us that we're to bear one another's burdens. And thus, community is important, that we share time and fellowship time with other believers. It is at that point that we are able to grow in our relationship with each other believer, as well as the Lord Jesus himself. We need the strength, the comfort, and the hope that others can give us and support us in, the prayers support. There's so much that can be offered when we are in community. Now, even though New Things is an online church, we need community. We need those times of togetherness. We need those times of connecting and reconnecting. So rest assured, your contact with us and my contact with you is important. That's why I've asked for emails. Why we need the contact information from you to be able to give comfort, to be able to give you hope, and to be able to share words of encouragement as well. And all of us need all of that and more as individuals and believers as well. So we need to remember the words of the Apostle Paul. If a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6, 1 and 2. Here's what Ecclesiastes says in Ecclesiastes 4, 9 and 10. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But one who is alone when he falls, for he has one to help him up. So we need each other. The church is a body. And even though things, a number of circumstances, and even though it's caused us more to lean to online streaming ministry, There still are those times which we need to get together. There's those times that we need to lean on one another. Those times we need to pray for one another. Those times we need to meet together and share with one another our ups and downs. We can lift up one another that way rather than being alone. So I trust the Lord will bless you today as we go forth. God bless you. See you Friday, or see you tonight, really.